Alright boys, welcome back to a random video. I'm going to butcher his name, but we are on, is it Indaiatuba GP? Indaiatuba GP? I've probably butchered that, but we're on that today. It's a Brazilian replica track. It's Brazil 2011 MXGP track, I think it was. I need to make sure I am going the right way. I do not know the layout at all. I have no idea what the Brazilian 2011 GP track looked like, so I don't know if I'm going the right way. Let me just kind of make sure. I'm going to go over to some sort of finish jump. I think I'm going backwards. Yeah, I'm going backwards. Oh, good. Okie dokie. Swing around. Right. But yeah, we've just been running some laps on here today. I've taken the dash pack model off just because, I don't know, I've sort of been liking the stock OEM model, just like sort of changing stuff around a little bit. It's nice to look at something different, you know? Nice to have a bit of a different cockpit. Right, let's go down here to the right. And yeah, we're just on, I think this model's on the shop. I think this is the one that's on the shop. It's a Frankie model. So if you guys do want to get it, it is on the shop. This track, however, so you don't get modded up, is free. This track is free on MXU Mods. It's not a paid track. If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Buzz LAN event, then click the MXP Coach link in the description and book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. Nice little sweeper right here. Oh, it's nice and choppy here. I'm on a new setup as well, as you guys know from my last video in Unadilla that I did yesterday. I'm trying different setups, so I'm trying new things. So I'm on one of my ones from round 2, I think it was, or round 3. I did some Pablo Biz last night on it, and I don't know, it actually felt quite good again, because I really liked it before when I was riding it, but I'm pretty sure I found one suspension that I kind of liked, or this one didn't work on one of the tracks, so I didn't use it, and then I sort of stopped using it. And then I tried it again yesterday, and it actually felt quite nice, so I'm back on it again. I'm trying it again. And yeah, we're just going to be giving it a go again. It feels okay, it feels comfortable. So we'll double up here. Oh, definitely double that, I think. Come around to the left. I already like the roughness. So it isn't super difficult. It's really quick, but it's rough in some places as well. It's rough where it would be rough, which is cool. I think he's done a good job of this. Come up here. This one goes to the right. I saw it on the map a little bit late. Alright, it goes to the right. Then we go down here. Get into the corner, my word. And we got real life Unadilla as well this weekend. I believe it is this weekend, this Saturday, which is going to be good. I was seeing quite a lot of stuff on Garrett Marchbanks this week about him. Obviously, he's on PC Cowie now. And yeah, he's racing Unadilla. He wasn't meant to be going to PC till October, but he actually got kicked or removed from Club MX. They terminated his contract. So basically, Mitch called him up and said, do you want to come over now? And he has. So he's done, in the 2-week break that we've had, he's been doing some testing on the PC Cowie. And yeah, he's going to be racing Dilla. So I'm interested to see how he does on a factory ride. Obviously, he's been there before. But yeah, I don't remember how he did on it, to be honest. But yeah, I thought he was a lot older than what he actually is. He's 22 years old. I thought Marchbanks was like 26, 27, 28 even. I thought he was like ending his career almost. Not ending his career, but I don't know. I didn't think he was sort of just starting his career. He's only 1 year younger than Jet, which is very odd to me. As of recording this, I believe it is Jet's 21st birthday today as well. So he can finally drink the champagne on the podium, because I know all the Americans out there aren't allowed to drink before 21. Even though I feel like in the UK, people do that anyway. Like at the British or whatever, they can be 14 years old and they're drinking the champagne. So I suppose it is different from AMA to a British race, but it is quite funny that, you know, you're not allowed to actually drink the champagne. So you've got people like Hayden Deegan, for example, who's going to be having years and years of champagne before he's actually technically allowed to take a sip of it in front of people. I'm sure he's tasted champagne before, like he's had plenty of it. But yeah, on camera, he's not allowed to try it until he's 21. So he's got a few more years. But yeah, it's funny to think that Jet is now old enough to drink the champagne. It's quite funny. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Marchbanks is going to do, and it's just nice to get some racing again, because although it's only been 2 weeks, it feels like a very long time they've not watched any racing. So I'm looking forward to watching some racing again with everyone, because we always get in a VC. There's only like 10-15 of us in a VC together watching it, so it's normally quite good. You can probably triple that, I reckon. So yeah, it's normally quite good to put the racing on, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching the racing again. Oh my word, we're coming in hot. I wonder if there's any Pablo Biz up on this track though, because it's quite a fun track. It would not surprise me if there's a few Pablo Biz up. I wouldn't mind doing some of this track. It's very wide, seems pretty quick, and it seems pretty flowy as well. So, oh my word, no idea what happened there. I am on a 327 bike. This isn't an AJP bike. This is just an FXR bike from when I was on 327's FXR, but he's a designer for FXR Game Time anyway, so still technically part of that whole group team. So But yeah, it's not an AJP bike, it's just a full FXR bike, because I don't actually have anything on the new well, on the normal OEM bike. Don't actually have any bike bases. I don't have MXC mods all over it. This one does have MXC mods on it, but they're very small, so you can't really see it. All the other ones have like all MXC mods as the main logo and everything, so don't actually have an AJP bike. So maybe I'll get Ben to do, because with the dash pack model, obviously you have to, well, basically Cupcake can't see it on the stream. So what Ben does is that he packs it as an OEM as well. So it's just, there's no numbers on the OEM one, it's just like a stock white plate or something. But yeah, maybe I'll just see if Ben can do that, just put a 27 on it. So I can have one on the OEM bike and the dash pack model, so I can sort of swap between them. But I've not asked for anything yet, because obviously I'm just trying things around just for a bit of difference. Whether I'm going to stick to it and use it, we'll see, I guess. But yeah, for now I'm kind of enjoying having no model swap, not no model swap, but no dashback model swap, which I do like a dashback one because it's a 2025, and this one I believe is the 2024 KTM, so technically it's not the updated KTM, but I feel like at some point the OEM team will come out with a new updated model for the KTM, but I've no idea when we're going to be getting to doing model updates, to be honest. I believe we're still waiting for the Triumph and the updated KX model, but that's all down to Frankie, and Frankie's been gone for months, so not too sure what's going to happen with that, whether we're just going to sort of forget about it and not bother with it anymore, because I feel like we are just going to be waiting for Frankie to do it. Frankie's not the greatest at like time management, if that's the right word, not in like a mean way or anything, but you know, some things you can't really wait for one person to do two things before you do anything else, because I mean we've waited months already for it to be done anyway. I feel like the Triumph line got teased months ago, and yeah, we've not really done anything since then, so we'll see whether Frankie does that, but I believe Frankie's been busy for months, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen. But yeah, I have a feeling we'll end up just doing everything else around that, and we won't bring the Triumph or the KX out for a while. I've not seen anything in the OEM chat, I've not seen anything like updates or anything on them, so not too sure what's happening with them, but I'm sure at some point we'll be working on the OEMs. I have seen they've been teasing the Yami and everything on on the OEM Instagram, but I've not actually seen anything in the OEM chat, so unless they've got another channel that they're all in or something, I don't know, but yeah, I've not actually seen anything about the Yami other than they've teased it on other than they've teased it on Instagram, so whether that's just something that they're doing behind the scenes from the OEM team, but they've not mentioned it in any OEM channel, so not sure what's going on with that, whether that is generally a new OEM or it's just a model that they're doing as an update or something. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not sure. I don't have a clue, to be honest. We're not really kept in the loop, to be honest. But yeah, this track is very, very flowy, I will say that. I'm actually really enjoying just running laps on this track. Come down to the left. Love the braking bumps in this track. Now, I was watching Reproduct's video earlier this morning about his whole braking and everything like that, and that's the one thing I'll say that I'll struggle with. Like, I've got 3,000 hours in this game. I'll happily admit I'm still learning stuff in the game. I feel like everyone is, so I was watching Reproduct's video about braking and stuff, and that's like the one thing that I struggle with. I feel like I'm more of a brake tapper. Oh no, I haven't got my controller overlay on, I'm not sure what's on, but I'm very bad at tapping the brake going into a corner. I'll sort of like drag brake, sort of come into a corner, so just like smooth brake. So, you know, I feel like if you're closed down learning stuff in the game, that's when you're like at your peak. Like, I feel like if you feel like you've learned everything in the game, that's when you're not going to learn anything else. That's when you're sort of shutting yourself down and you're not going to actually improve. So I've got 3,000 hours and I'm still trying to improve on braking. So it just shows how many hours you can have and still want to be better at the game and still try just basic things, really, just get better at it. There's loads of people that, you know, just keep learning. You know, there's loads of people that are like, I've got 400 hours, why am I not a pro yet? It takes a long time. So yeah, I need to just practice braking a little bit. I feel like I don't brake enough sometimes, or I brake too hard, too late. So if you guys do want to learn some braking techniques, definitely go to Reflex video. It sort of shows about no brakes, too much brakes, you know, when to use them properly and everything like that. So go watch that video if you haven't watched it. Very good video. Someone with 3,000 hours myself is even learning stuff from Reproduct, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, I feel like that will do it from me. Not a super long video, probably about 8 or 9 minutes. Yeah, I think that will do it from me. Not a super long video, probably about 8-9 minutes or so. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Go get this track, it's free on MXV Mods. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.